Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Travis back again here at Big Boy Toy Reviews. And today I just want to do a quick review of the super action statue Jolene Cujoh. Now, I have not gotten this far into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I have no clue who she is. I just assume she's related to the Cujohs, the Jotaros, I mean, because her name is Jolene. Joe, you know, Joe Star. Are their last name Cujo? I think so. I don't remember. But I had this figure for a while, but I was waiting to review it because I wanted to get her stand, and I ended up not getting her stand. So unfortunately, this review will not have her stand in it. But if any of you guys know anything about the Super Action statue line, they are super duper painted and always painted gorgeously. Like, look at that face. The articulation points are a subject of complaint for sure, but the paint that on them is just unmatched by any company these days. Like, look at the paint job on that face. Look how good it looks on her chest. Every little detail is painted. Painted here. All over her pants. You got shading. Look at the little square pieces. Everything is absolutely painted. The lines are painted. The little gold rivets, I guess you can say, or whatever, in her little forearm sleeve there. Even the tattoo on her arm is nicely painted. That might be like typography or something. Painted here, the little star there. Her hair. Look at her hair. Even sculpt wise, I mean, the strands of hair. So nicely done. Very antiquated articulation in these though. But look at those eyes. Look at that face. So nicely done. Look at the paint on the belt. Then on this little, I don't know, sash, I guess, all the way down to the boots. I mean, just so well done. They kill it in the paint department. Now, as far as the aesthetic department, it's hit or miss with these, to be honest with you. She is obviously very skinny, and you can definitely complain about the gappage in the legs here and just how the articulation works. Same way with the rest of the figure. I mean, the arms, the elbows, very, very strange. They do pop off sometimes like that. So these definitely have their issues. But as far as I know, Tamashii Nations just recently said they're going to start making JoJo figures. So we'll see if we can get excited about that. So I'll definitely be looking into those. But for now, Super Action Statue are the only people making relatively articulated JoJo characters. So this is what we got right now. But just beautifully painted. Beautifully painted. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the accessories. Alrighty, so here we are with the accessories. So as you can see, she comes with a lot of weird finger things. I don't know what her powers are. I don't know what her stand does. So you can tell me in the comments what her powers are, but a bunch of these weird finger things here. Then she comes with a bunch of hands that are just different gestures. And then she comes with another face, I guess, with the mouth slightly open. Also, I mean, but just as fantastically painted as the previous head that came on her that came on her by default. But yeah, that's it for accessories. Okay, so for accessories, looking up, you're not really going to get too much going on there because of the hair. Looking down is good. Side to side is negligible. They do have a neck joint there, but it's not great. Shoulders can go parallel. No hint of a butterfly joint or anything there. You won't get that in these. They do spin all the way around though. The bicep swivel is going to be in the shoulder. Over 90 degrees on the elbow. Unfortunately, it's hard to get it straight without the elbow popping off. I guess you can't super glue that if you want to. You got hinged wrists. As far as the diaphragm joint, she can go back that far. Side to side is actually relatively decent on the diaphragm joint. Then going forward, you're not getting anything there. Then, whoops, her head popped off. Then for the waist, back that far if you use all the joints. Going forward, not great. Articulation isn't the point of these, to be honest with you. So you're not going to get a whole lot going there. No splits. You do get a thigh swivels, ugly looking, of course. You do get a decent kick forward, over 90 degrees for the knee. As far as kicking back, this little piece here is static, and it's not the softest plastic in the world, so kicking back is not really going to be a thing with this chick, but she can bend her knee. Then as far as the wrist, that far up, that far down, and you can't twist it for a bit of an ankle rocker. So very, very limited when it comes to the articulation. So anyway, that is it for articulation. I guess we can do a couple of comparisons real quick. Okay, and for the only real comparison that I'm going to do today, we got some other JoJo's figures. We have Lisa, and I don't remember her name. So, pretty common for me to do. But I remember Lisa. So, I think that's good enough. But yeah, all the JoJo's girls seem to be around the same height, depending on, well, not exactly the same height. And some have better articulation than others. Like, her articulation seems to be more up to date than hers. And hers, like they have similar articulation. Hers seems to be a little bit better than theirs. But anyway, that's it for comparisons. Alrighty, so final thoughts here. You know, I kind of went down the rabbit hole on these JoJo's figures, thinking that I was actually going to go balls deep into collecting these, and I'm really not. I really don't need to latch on to another IP, but I had some that I had already bought, so I had to get them shipped. So that's really how it is, to be honest with you. That's really the only reason that I'm reviewing these. Other than that, I wouldn't even be thinking about these. But yeah, I mean, it's really kind of a niche thing. If you're into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and you want some figures, I mean, these are available. That's really all I can say about it. But sorry if this seems a little washed out. I'm actually filming early in the day, and I have a skylight in the place that I film, and the sun is just beaming through that skylight. But anyway, that is it for the review. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.